Hi guys, I'm Sarah Ashley and welcome to my daughter's nursery. I'm very excited to share with you this room because if you caught our home tour, we are currently renting a house in Hudson Valley right now. So I didn't really have free reign to decorate because a lot of the furniture came with the house. So it was a lot of mixing and matching with things we already had, which was still super fun. But in this room, I got to really do it from scratch. So it was a really fun process and I'm excited to share it with you. So it was almost from scratch because the walls were yellow when we moved in. And originally, I'll be honest, I hated it. I was like, I'm painting these walls. And we knew immediately, as soon as we found out we were having a girl, I wanted to name her Violet. So I was like, should I paint the walls purple or lilac? But it ended up really suiting the room to leave the wall color as is. The original inspiration that I thought of for the room was sort of secret garden, and then it kind of became enchanted secret garden, enchanted forest, just because we live in the middle of the woods. And I'll share with you a lot of the little details that helped that come together. First, I have to start with these gorgeous curtains. My sister made these curtains for us. Thank you, Jess. This is like, I don't know, my favorite feature of the room. I think with nurseries, it's really popular to do the one wall and a wallpaper. But for some reason, that just didn't feel like the right vibe for this room. And I just wanted to do curtains. It's really hard to find, for me it was, curtains that were patterned that I liked. So that was why we had them made. And obviously it didn't hurt that my sister is an amazing seamstress. So she lined the back of them with blackout panels. So it gets totally pitch black in here, which is great. And then these I love. So when I want to close them, I just take these off. And these are, I believe, from Urban Outfitters. I'm gonna pop the links for what I can below. And then, yeah, they just kind of like nicely tie them back. And I really like the look. So into the furniture, a crib is probably the first thing, or one of the first things you're gonna think about when you're planning a nursery. And I absolutely love this crib that we got. It has sort of that mid-century feel, and the natural wood I thought was really great. It also comes with a mini crib option if that is of interest. So we used a bassinet in our room in the early days. So I got a lot of all of these amazing little details from Etsy. So these little bunnies, I just fell in love with them. I don't know, I had to wait a long time on shipping because they were from another country, but I just really found that this was so sweet. There's a lot of bunnies. I love that theme of the bunnies. This blanket as well. I love the little bunnies on the blanket. This is also an Etsy find. So I guess we have two mobiles, pretty objects that hang in a baby's room. We have two of them, and actually this didn't end up maybe being the right position because I tend to hold her and feed her facing that way, but she still takes a little look at it and it's just really sweet. I think these are actually moths, but I like to think of them as butterflies. The chair was another great furniture piece that we got. And this is from Crate & Barrel, the Leanne Ford collaboration. I really loved a lot of the pieces there. The rug is from there as well. It's very comfortable. I love this ottoman as well because it has storage inside, which I think I forgot about because there's nothing in there right now. This is a really great nursing pillow. I think the company is called Butter. Let me know if you guys would want to see a video on my favorite baby gear because that would be just a whole other topic. I got this pillow on Etsy as well. I was really looking for something that incorporated the violet color, and I loved this iCat. For me, that was just a good example of something that you might not think about as being, you know, something that goes with this theme, but for me, just it really worked, and that was what I visualized in the space. For other furniture, these we got from Urban Outfitters, and actually they accidentally sent us two because I only ordered one, but it ended up really working out in the space. So I was grateful for that. These are just great little shelves, and I loved, you know, keeping with the natural theme. So many great details on here. So this is probably my favorite thing that I bought for Violet. This is also from Etsy, and this woman, oh my God, she hand makes all these little tea sets. Obviously this is not something she's gonna use as a baby, but for future years down the line, it's just the detail on here is out of control. I absolutely adore this. You actually can get these personalized with the baby's name, which I thought was amazing, but like, little mushrooms and flowers, just so sweet. And then these I think I also got on Etsy, and my grandmother loved hummingbirds, so this is an ode to my Grammy. And I have a framed photo of a newborn shoot we did with my husband and I with Violet when she was 6 weeks. And I loved this little mushroom basket, so cute. Gotta have the mushrooms. These are great little storage bins. I love the little daisy details. Little Winnie the Pooh. Lots of great books. This is really one of my favorites, the Brambley Hedge Library. You might notice a lot of little seats and stools that are personalized. We got these all as gifts, so this one is really cute. I mean, I wouldn't have like necessarily picked out the colors for this room, but you know, it works. It's really sweet. This little table I got from Target, so that was a great find. And then for our changing table, for me, I thought it made more sense to just get a dresser. This is something that we can use for, you know, several more years down the line. And then we just put this little changing pad on top of it. I really love this one. This is by Hatch, and it has a scale built in, so you can be weighing the baby, which ended up for us being really important because we had a lot of issues with breastfeeding. I really love this dresser. This is also from Urban Outfitters. This is actually the first thing that I ever bought for the nursery, and I just was so in love with these sweet little deer bookends. And I think these are vintage Japanese little guys, and I got them from Etsy as well. Has some of my favorite books. Little Women was like my favorite when I was a kid. Obviously these are for her when she gets a little bit older. I have this little hook here. This isn't really perfectly styled. This is just kind of how it is in real life. Just have some little like headbands and little easy hats and things to throw up there and pull them out easily. My sister Jess also found, I think, these prints for me, and I have to link them for you because they make a bunch of different ones and they look three-dimensional, but they're just prints of the originals. Over here on the second shelving unit, so yeah, this really worked out really well, right? And I got, above it, you'll see the little violet sign, which I got made on Etsy as well. This mushroom lamp was definitely one of my favorite things that I found. And this, I think, came from England. When it's darker in the room, it's really magical. I have another one of these where I keep all of her little like warmer hats and some booties and stuff like that. Oh my God, this is our birth announcement, which I also am using those as thank you cards, and hilariously, I just started sending them out. Friends and family, you shall be receiving those if you haven't already. This is my other hummingbird print. We also have one of these, which I will not say her name right now, but this has come in really handy. And we did it because we didn't have a working light switch, so we needed a way to easily turn the lights on, but it's actually great for when we're getting Violet ready for bed and we wanna turn on like nice music, Disney Sleep Channel. My aunt sent me this. Because it was purple, so we got everything violet, but this is like a little Cabbage Patch doll baby, and I was like smelling it because as a kid, I had Cabbage Patch Kid dolls. I don't know, and I remember so well how they smell. This also, I have to find the link because this was a gift from a very, very dear friend of ours. This is like probably one of my favorite gifts. I absolutely love this with the alphabet, and it totally matches our theme, spot on. And then over here, this mirror was already here as part of the house. And yeah, I probably would have put it over here, but since it was there, I just left it. And this chair was just also here in the house somewhere. So it actually has been kind of nice to have an extra seat in here. That way, if one of us is over there, like feeding Violet, you know, the other person can hang out if they want. And this is what we're using as her laundry basket, which has worked out well. And this is just her little diaper pail. These crystals were another favorite element that honestly I bought before I even knew where I would use them. And then, I don't know, one day I just got the idea to put it above the door. So it's just a really magical way to enter and exit the room. So I really love this. So lastly, we won't mention this adorable little baby that's sitting on my lap. This rug as well, this sheepskin, is supposed to be for babies. I don't know, probably just like a marketing thing, but you know, not treated with chemicals and all of that. So we just love it for playtime. I hope that you guys enjoyed our little nursery tour, and we will see you soon.